Good morning, beautiful souls. Hope everyone had a blessed and beautiful holiday, and I'm so super pumped. Today, our manifestation, we will be discussing the final comparative contained within the manifesting blueprint. And I just want to say a huge thank you for everyone who subscribed, liked, commented, shared the videos. I was so super excited. So, of course, manifestation is all about bringing something that's not currently in our reality, our experience, into into the physical, right? So, I'll share with you my manifestation recently. So, I was super excited to get to 200 subscribers, and I set my goal for Christmas. I was woke up Christmas morning and I had 199 subscribers. And then within a couple hours from waking up, I reached 200. I was so excited. And I've already done the drawings. I gave away the Moldavite crystal and also the second gift that was donated by Stony Crystals from Ocean Beach, which was another Veracruz amethyst, right? So thrilled about that. So, yes, manifestation. It's all about what is currently not part of our reality and about bringing our intention, our goals into the physical so that we can experience them. Now, this final comparative, I think, is probably one of the most powerful comparatives by far, to me. Anyway, we'll see how you guys feel. So, as you probably realize now, we're going to be dealing with two opposite ends of the spectrum. One end is similarity, and the other end is contrast. Now, this was probably one of the most important part of my manifestation blueprint that I discovered about myself. And it's so weird looking back now. I can definitely see where I was not able to manifest at the pace that I do now. It's all about coming into alignment. Excuse me, Santa Ana winds. Coming into alignment with our manifestation blueprint and combining all the different comparatives. And they also play into our starseed family, where we originate from, the characteristics of that starseed family, and also to our divine gift. The gift that we all have all gifts, right? But in our energy centers, they're proportioned differently, okay? So, for example, my divine gift is divine power. It's the seventh energy center, which is also the crown chakra. So, it's really, it was extremely powerful just learning that information. So, definitely, guys, girls, all of my services right now are 75% off. So, you definitely want to take advantage of that. I'll put the Akashic reading and clearing information below as well, because just learning about where you originate from, what your primary gift is, can be life changing, right? And then you apply the manifestation blueprint and you're ready to go. They're tools. It's things that, it's information that comes together as a whole. It's beautiful. Okay, so back to similarity and contrast. All right, so they're it's kind of self explanatory, but it's just a really cool perspective, right? We're going to start with similarity, which I am extreme in similarity. Extreme. And I never would have guessed that, right? I always I used to thought I stood out, like I had to be different. Now that's how my life was. But now I understand that I need to experience similar vibrations, right? In order for me to move into that vibration. So now, as similarity, and it can go into relationships, experiences, people's, places, things, all of that. So, for example, if I want to manifest abundance and I want to, say, travel the world and stay in 5-star hotels, well, a new action would be for me to go find a 5-star hotel, go have lunch or a drink or whatever at the bar, not actually stay there, right? Because I'm trying to manifest my abundance. But by putting myself into a similar experience, similar vibration to where I want to go, that literally pulls me along, right? So I need, like, if I want to manifest, a 2-story home and with a pool, well, then I'm going to start making friends with people who live in 2-story homes with a pool. So, yes, it's all about finding similar vibrations. Now, also, too, similarity people need to understand that it's okay that they want to fit in, right? They need that similar, like-minded environment. They thrive in their tribe, that everyone's like-minded. Now, the shadow side of similarity would be that sometimes they just get a similar fix, right? And a perfect example of that would be like groupies, right? Rock stars. These people want to be famous, they want to be on the stage, but they don't actually shift their own vibration. They just go and hang out with these people. So they become groupies, right? They don't actually ever shift their vibration to change their current circumstances. And yes, so since learning this information about myself, it's just made everything so much easier. So much easier. And I've been doing it now for some time, and I've noticed that now it's almost unconscious. For example, when I first learned that I was similar, and let's say my friend and I, we were going on a weekend trip somewhere. Well, I wanted to know every single outfit she brought, every single shoe, because I wanted to be similar, right? I wanted to dress similar. I wanted to color code our outfits. Now, prior to that, I never really made any kind of effort like that. I didn't know that that was part of my manifestation blueprint. So when I first started doing this, my friends are like, why don't you just do you? I'll do me. I'm sure whatever you pick out will be fine. But after doing it several times, you know, it became subconscious, right? I no longer had to call my friend. I would just show up and I would be color matched to her. And she'd be like, how did you know what I was wearing? So, I mean, manifestation always, always, always should be fun. Fun, right? Have fun. And whenever I started doing that, see, the more you practice your manifestation blueprint, the more it becomes streamlined. The more you come into alignment, the more it just happens that way, right? But it can be so powerful just knowing your own personal manifestation blueprint. Now, the other end of the spectrum would be contrast. So now those individuals, they need to understand that they need to be appreciated because they're different. And they also, instead of being pulled into a vibrational state of being, they actually are somewhat kind of like exclusive. They move away from vibrational things. So being in contrast, for example, you don't want to dress like everyone else. You want to stand out. You want to be appreciated for standing out. Now, contrast does not mean disharmony. No. In other words, you want to be in situations where you're different than everyone else, but you still harmonize with that experience, those people, etc. You're different, but they appreciate you for the value that you bring by being different. Okay? A good example would be like someone that, and I don't really want to get into starseed families, but let's say their starseed family was very organized, structured. They like systems, they like planning, they like organization, but they're contrast. So what they would benefit from is by working with a group of starseeds that are more unorganized, more creative, and then when this person comes in, they can appreciate and give that person value because they're different, right? So similar people benefit in tribes, like-minded groups. The opposite is for contrast people, and that is often their shadow side of this particular comparative. So yes, they will, and a lot of times what really holds them up and creates no movement at all is they feel like they need to be around like-minded people, that they need to be, or they should be around people like themselves. But that, again, that's the shadow side of that comparative. They need to be appreciated and valued for the differences that they contribute, right? And also, too, they become extremely uncomfortable when moving towards their manifestation. Like, it is so important as a contrast person that before your manifestation gets here, you need to have a new goal, a new intention. What's next, right? Because when we manifest, we come into a vibrational match with our manifestation. That's how our manifestation shows up. It's because we reach that vibration and we've arrived. Well, oftentimes contrast people will feel depressed at that point because they no longer are in contrast. But if they set a new goal, when they get about 95% there, they need a new goal, a new intention. In fact, they're going to have probably a series of them set up at the same time. And it's just very, very important. And they have to remind themselves that this is okay. It's okay to come into a similar vibration, right? Allow your manifestation to come forth. And then immediately you can move on to a new one, right? A new manifestation. And we are all perfect manifestors. It's just learning where we fit in. What is our secret recipe for manifesting? Now, again, all of my services are 75% off, so definitely take advantage of that. And also, too, with every 100 subscribers, I will be doing drawings for special gifts. Can't wait to see what the next gift is. I will be going to OB today to explore and definitely manifest that. So if you guys have any ideas on what kind of gifts you would like to see, please feel free to mention them in the comment section. All right. So I just can't wait to see how this continues to blossom on the manifestation series. I will start giving more and more examples of the different manifestation blueprints and how they work, right? Looking forward to that.